Okay, so I was born with spina bifida. Um, there's three types of spina bifida. So I have spina bifida occulta, which is hidden, so most people who have it don't know they have it. Um, when I was 7 years old, I started to have back pain and lost my reflexes in my left leg. So I went through several different tests, and when I had one MRI, they did find that I had a hole in my spine, which was the spina bifida. When I was 7, I had just started doing gymnastics, so I wasn't really into it, and I was just doing like the basics. So I didn't really experience anything other than losing my reflexes in my left leg every so often. But when the back pain came back when I was 15, the back pain got really bad, so I actually had to stop gymnastics and take time off until they found out the problem. 2 years ago, I really wanted to do something, and I had just realized I could finally do something to help raise awareness for spina bifida, because not many people do know about it. So I found there was an awareness walk right in New Jersey. So I have been doing that for the past 2 years and plan to continue, and I am also looking for other things to do just to raise awareness. We have had a few bake sales in school. It is very eye-opening because you don't realize how many people actually have the same thing as you and how much worse it can actually be. I am lucky enough to be able to stand and walk around and do actual sports, but most of the people who go to these walks are in wheelchairs, and it really makes a big difference and an impact in my life, just realizing what could have happened to me and how, even though sometimes I think I have it bad, it's really not as bad as other people have. My proudest moment would probably be when I finally got to go back to gymnastics after my second surgery, because after my surgery, no one thought I would be able to get back just because my back was super weak. And most of the times when you have a back problem, you can't get back to gymnastics, or if I was able to go back to gymnastics, I wouldn't be able to do it as intense as I was doing before. So I finally got back after 2 months after surgery and was able to get all my skills back. So in 2011, I had just switched to a new gym, just because I wanted to get better with gymnastics. So I switched gyms, had 2 new coaches. They believed in me that I could do a lot better than I was doing before. So I competed, and I was never on top, so I didn't expect anything different. And as I kept competing each meet, I slowly started getting back up to the top, slowly winning like first or second. So then in March of 2012, it was states, and I had high expectations just because I had been winning a lot of meets. So I didn't expect to get first place just because I've never been there, but the top 7 got to go to regional, so I did expect to get there just because I was doing a lot better and I had better training. So at states, I was bean champion with a new state record, and I was also the all-around champion with another state record, so I had beaten 2 state records, and I got to go to regionals. I do, unfortunately. It's not as bad as I did have experienced in the past, especially for my second surgery. I am able to still do gymnastics. I just have to fight through the pain. But we have realized that even though I have had 2 surgeries, this pain will most likely never go away, so I will have to live with it, and I have come to terms with it, so it's really not as bad as I've had in the past. Other than gymnastics, it hasn't really affected me just because it is the least severe, but gymnastics has been a huge part of my life, so it has impacted everything I've done. and it has caused the back pain. So it slowly started to affect me outside of gymnastics because I would have the back pain. It has opened my family's eyes a little bit more, just because to just have someone experiencing this isn't something you would ever expect. Not at all, because if I wasn't born with this, I definitely would not be as motivated as I am today, and I probably would not even know about spina bifida. I am happy I was born with it, because without it, I don't think I would have been able to help people, and I wouldn't really know what I was doing it for. And it definitely has changed my life and opened my eyes and realized, like, I can get through struggles, no matter how hard they are. I would probably tell them that to stay strong and positive, they will get through it, and just to, if they do need support, to lean on family or friends, because they are the ones that will always be there for you, and you know what's best for you. I don't think I would want to say something. I would want to make sure everyone's more aware of it, because it is the number one leading birth defect in the US. So I want to make people more aware, because not many people do know about it.